because this could potentially be your rival in a few months. What did you make of Canelo's performance? What did you think about the fight on Saturday?
I think they both did amazing. Um, Canelo, people always they was asking me, do you see a decline in Canelo? And I don't see a decline. I think they went to war, for 12 rounds. It was two Mexican stars going at it. And I took my hat off to Munguia. Munguia did amazing. Canelo, he has a lot of experience. He has a good IQ, a great IQ. So he looked good. I think he looked amazing. He beat another undefeated, you know, superstar world champion. So you got to give him his credit, when credit is due. He's at that level, he faced everybody. He's seen a whole bunch of different styles, so I think that he looked amazing for that fight for sure.
He put up a good fight, and I feel that, obviously when he got knocked down, things changed from there. But what would you have done differently than Munguia?
Just IQ. I feel like at that level, it's not about how hard you hit, how strong you are, how fast you are. It's about your mental, it's about your willpower, but it's also about your IQ. Boxing is big on, you have to be intelligent in the ring, and that's the reason why Canelo's doing what he's doing to these people because, his intelligence grew ever since he that loss with Mayweather. Him being in the ring with Floyd, I feel like really made him an intelligent fighter, and really start using his mind instead of using everything else. Your mind was what controls everything in your body, and boxing you need an IQ. You need to be intelligent in that square circle. You have to, and I feel like that's what Munguia lacked. He's a great, he throws a lot of punches. He's a guy that doesn't get tired, that every round he comes out the same, but he doesn't have IQ. He don't set up shots. He didn't make Canelo think. He didn't give he didn't make Canelo hesitate. He didn't throw no fakes. He didn't play with the jab. He wasn't playing with his feet. He just the first two rounds he did pretty good. Using his jab and throw and stand from the distance. Then he went back to being the old Munguia, coming forward, getting hit with shots, taking punches, got dropped, came back up, and kept fighting the same way. Kept playing the same way. You can't do that with a guy like that. Canelo's dangerous. People gotta understand that this guy been in the ring with everybody. Floyd Mayweather, Miguel Cotto, Shane Mosley, Bivol, Kovalov, like he's been in that level for years. So you can't go in there thinking you're gonna out punch him. You're gonna out strength him. You're gonna out you can't. You gotta go in there with this. This has to go to another level. Your mind has to be out of this world in order for you to match Canelo. And that goes as just for all the great fighters, when you see a great fighter, Mayweather, Terrence Crawford, Andre Ward, um, Canelo, Javante Davis, these guys use their mind. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the sport of boxing. It's called boxing. It's not you can't be a dummy in the ring. You got to be smart.
How ready are you, Edgar? How's your IQ? Talk to me.
Amazing. I mean, I always like me coming up, and I feel like my last fight was like the start of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like my last fight, people was going crazy because I didn't throw punches for like the first two rounds, but I was like my mom was just computerizing everything. Like the first round, I was checking him out. If you look at Canelo didn't throw no punches the first like two rounds. I think on Munguia, he was like a computer, and Fat Joe was like, and Rich the Kid was right next to me. Fat Joe was here, Rich the Kid was right here, and it was like, yo, what is he doing? He's not throwing a punch. I was like, yo, he's a computer right now. They was like, what you mean? I was like, he's in the Matrix right now. Like he's really like literally in the Matrix. Like he's a computer. Like it's like he's just figuring everything out, seeing his power, seeing his how his speed, how's this, how that, how boom, boom. And then once he caught on, it was like, okay, now it's time for us to go. And that was like me, my last fight. I know I was fighting an IBO light heavyweight world champion, ex-world champion. He was undefeated. He had to go punch. He was knocking things out. So I knew my IQ had to go up to another level. I knew that I couldn't just go out there and start exchanging with him. No, I got to be smart. I got to go out there and really use my mind and figure out his power and see his speed and get his time and see his feet, how his feet move and make him think and throw fakes. And then you can marinate the fight round by round like that. And then after that, that's it. Sky's the limit.
I want to ask you something that I asked Munguia as well, because I feel that there's a lot of pressure when facing Canelo,
Yeah,
having him, whether you consider him number one pound for pound or at least in the very top pound for
yeah,
pound list. Um, they always scrutinize who he's facing. So I asked them, what do you tell your doubters, people that say that you're not at the level of Canelo? So I'll ask you, what do you say to those doubters that say, no, Edgar Berlanga is not ready for a Canelo?
I'm gonna make them believers, baby. I keep saying it. I love when people doubt me. I've been doubted all my life. My life, getting to this point, it's been none but doubt between promoters, between friends, family. So I've always been doubted my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm used to it. I just love it because it's not like they harming me or anything. It's not like they going out there trying to kill me. They just talking and just it's an opinion. And opinion, everybody has one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's obligated to say what they feel. Everybody is freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want, but as long as I do my part, I go out there and I believe in myself. And I got to be a little tweaked out, for me to beat this guy. Like meaning, you know, I know that the level of that fight, of the magnitude of that fight is going to be insane. He's been at that level already. So he's used to, it's comfortable. That's like his comfort zone, like him, 100,000 people going crazy, and a lot of people, it's overwhelming for some people, and some people can handle it and some people can't. And, guys like Fuller Mayweather and the list goes on that these guys can handle that, being in an arena with 20,000 people going crazy and the walkout and, the build up to the fight and the fight week and the media workout and the press con, like, it could be like it could be you could be running into a brick wall. So I just feel like I got to take it day by day. I got to, stay focused, put God first before anything, because without him, I wouldn't be in this position, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and, just believe in myself. That's all it is, believe in me, believe in him, and just know that, that I just got to go out there and do my thing.